Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Bashal Tutin. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
They're going to try and throw it here. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Tutin on 1st and 10. So call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards, second down coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Heads out on the bootleg. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Hurt, 18 caught. Hurt.
Tutin gets it from the gun. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Starting at the 10. This makes it up to the 25. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. He gained 11 on that play. That'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's good. For Eagles, first down.
19.
I'll throw it. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Okay, great.
Brings up second and 10.
Ready?
They run it with Saquon Barkley. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
60 by 2. Ready?
Here's another carry for Barkley. That short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
24-yard gain on the play. First down.
Ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready? Back go. Liking.
Looking inside the red zone. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up their opening drive. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. He dodged the tackle. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Free inside the 30. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars break the tie here in the 1st. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
14, Eagles 7.
Cook to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 60, County Lions, Captain, Panther 11, Panther 11, Dragon 60. Go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side, track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. Here's the throw. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14.
21. Eagles 7.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Fires right away, but incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Motioning the tight end now. Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Back to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Devon Holland comes up with it. They've helped them get this early lead, Bronk, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build momentum and build on this lead.
Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. There he goes on the right side. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. On now is Cook to kick this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Connects downfield. On target to Dell. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
A gain of 27.
Now motion him out of the backfield. To the air now on 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
19, go!
On second down, here's Barkley. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and a lone yard coming up. They go to Barkley again. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Tight end in motion left. First down, play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Here we go. 60, pass all 80.
3rd and long for him here. It's complete to Gunners. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They pick up at 17. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Rolling from the gun here. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete.
Kid covered much better than that. Really well covered kid on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Eagles fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 12 on that one. That's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First and 10, looking to throw. He puts some juice on it. That's grabbed inside the 30. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 3-possession game. On his little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21.
Eagles 14.
to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Running right, it's Barkley. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Down by Caleb Ransom.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 43.
65,
3-yard line.
Looking in the air here. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Throwing now on 1st down. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. It's a good play. It's a great play.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun. He brings it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles chop some of the lead off before the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. Shoots away from one. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They strike for 23 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. One play in Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes the play. And the Eagles take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return for the defense that since they needed the big play, they found it.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Some early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
Like 60 Bobcat. Warriors 70. Go.
Looking to throw here. He's got it near the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
19.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slate, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
Barkley. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On now is Cook to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Zone read kick into Barkley. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Nickel look by the Jaguars here. 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 70.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Trucks the defender. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Here we go.
Eagles.
19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Okay, ready?
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready? Let go.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Let's go.
They give to Barkley, left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And the Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
15 yards.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard
And off to Tootin. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Jaguars, first down.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Keeps himself upright. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
3-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Tootin will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Eagles, 4-yard line.
Here's another for him. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 13-point lead. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14.
Logan Cooks to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. So first and 10 now from the 30. The tight end in motion now.
18 Cardinal.
First down, a run with Barkley. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. That'll be second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate, and lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Second Pirates. Second Pirates. Get up. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Offense in the hurry up here. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Come on. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Working now from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
70 Lions.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneer. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Throw here, 3rd down. That'll be cut by Jackson. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Jackson. It's a gain of 18. That's good.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
Sticking to the air here. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
They send a man in motion. Throw right side. Dale has it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
27-yard line.
1st down. Play action. He's got it near the 8. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now within 1 score in the 4th. Tank Dell the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Tootin on 1st and 10. And that's That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Zone read. They'll give it to Tootin. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Offense to the line fast.
It's a loss of 1.
3rd down from the gun. This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14.
Jaguars 49, Eagles 35. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
And an Eagles 1st down.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He's still going at the 30. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And that throw just too high for him. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Warriors, 70, 60 Eagles, 60, got 50.
Back to throw now. Pass it down close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Back to 60,
They'll try and punch it in. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal.
Come on. Hey. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Throwing from the gun here. Looking for an open man. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing it again here. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Defense looking for a stop. Extra DB out on 3rd and goal. Motioning left is their running back. Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Desperation time here. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And he's out the clear. He's at midfield. 30. The 10. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Jacksonville. But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. Yet no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. He just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick six. Wow.
Shaheed now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's well across the 45. Almost all the way to midfield before going out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
70 Timberwolves. Left wing 19.
Back to work they go after the interception. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game. The kick team out there for the Eagles. And this one is sent away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Run here with Tootin. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Second down, give to Tootin. That run good phrase. Now they've got 3rd down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Pass play now. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down. The Jaguars in a punt formation. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. They go play action on 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Eagles losing by 14. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
18, 18 Warriors, let's go.
Throwing from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Throwing now on 1st down. Chased out to his right. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
70 Rangers, 19 tight, 19 tight.
First and 10, looking to throw. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Rolling off the play fake. Right in, right side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've left over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
To throw. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And that puts this offense in a very tough situation now on 4th down.
And this? Well, this is what the modern safety is all about in today's game. More and more, we see guys with an interception and a sack in the same game who can line up seemingly in 10 different positions on the field. Almost a position.
Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play!
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometime,
well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. A big spot for the Eagles now as they go for 2.
Count to 11.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point
Here he is to
conversion.
throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransall. And the Jaguars take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And the Jaguars recover the onside kick. That should all but clinch this victory for them.
Jaguars.
no question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look